So today, I, Ellen Weber,
and Sarah Christian Cheer
are going to be unboxing this very special box from Phoenix Alchemy Lab.
Just give me, this is the hard part.
We did a pool, perfume pool with some other people, so we do have a few more than I would normally get for myself. So,
Lies.
Excited. Alright, so we have many beauteous perfumes here, and some excellent imps that we can take a look through as well. The first one we have, named Dirge.
Oh, is this Dirge?
It is a haunted ocean one, I believe. Ah yes, briny kelp.
Now, to be fair, this is supposed to be briny kelp. I have smelled that, and that's not something you necessarily want to rub all over your body. But this smells good.
Because she's a pirate, that's why. The poem for Dirge. We do lie beneath the grass, in the moonlight, in the shade of the yew tree. They that pass hear us not. We are afraid they would envy our delight in our graves by glowworm night. Come follow us and smile as we sail to the rock in the ancient waves, where the snow falls by thousands into the sea, and drowned the shipwrecked have happy graves. Yew berries and cypress boughs, ropes of kelp and sea spray.
I can smell the cypress.
Mm-hmm.
First one, this is cinnamon chai cupcake.
Ooh, cinnamon chai cupcake.
That's yeah. That smells like something you can eat.
Oh, that's delicious. That smells like a cupcake.
This is the dead leaves, lemon, verbena, and cedar.
Yes.
I know 100% this one. That smells really nice. You can really smell the cedar is very prominent. Yeah. Also the dead leaves. Lemon verbena is kind of like a really mild note underneath.
Yeah. Bewitched. And it is deep, luscious green and berry scents that evoke images of woodland witchcraft, the raw power of nature. Blackberry sage, green tea, wild berries, and darkness. Very light.
That is much lighter than I was expecting. And you really smell the blackberries, it's the sweetness there.
Oh, Morana. Snow drifting on black pine, blood red apple, rosewood, asmanthus, and lemon peel.
I'm curious to see if the apple comes through strongly. Not as strongly as I was expecting. You can smell it there, it's definitely there.
There's a bit of the frostiness and the lemon peel.
Yeah, it's got like that sort of like cutting smell that you see in a lot of things that associate with cold. This one is La Calavera Catrina.
That was for the Dia de los Muertos part of the Halloween.
This is nice.
La Calavera Catrina is the lady of the graveyard. Autumn leaves, wild roses, bourbon vanilla, dry chamomile, and a bouquet of bright chrysanthemums and Mexican marigolds.
I can smell the chrysanthemums in that one. So this one, 7-word stories, Gluttony. The sirens eagerly beckoned the approaching ship. By Crystal Rose Thompson.
So, sea splash on murky labadnum and gleaming olibadnum, veiled in lavender, diaphanous osmanthus, gilded saffron, and honey incense.
There was a lavender that I was smelling. So I recognize one of the smells at least. So this one's Envy.
I wasn't able to find the Envy that wasn't
the new one?
Yeah.
But that's definitely green apples.
Yeah. Kind of something spicy to it too.
Yeah, let's go with golden Priapus. It's a very leafy scent.
Yeah?
Yeah, like dried leaves almost.
Golden Priapus, insatiable lust, unending vigor, a truly carnal, energetic men's blend. Vanilla and amber with juniper, rosewood, and white pine.
It's the pine, and then I think the amber and the juniper. That's a hilarious description.
Let's look at Eclipse.
Ooh, it's very different from anything else.
That has almond in it.
Yeah, that's an almond extract there.
Eclipse, all the glory, warmth, and majesty of the sun darkened. A delicious blend of bitter almond, vanilla, frankincense, and heliotrope with a drop of cinnamon. Alright, Halfling it is.
Yeah, from the RPG series. That's like baked goods.
Ooh, that is so nice and yummy. Okay.
That's got to be vanilla. It smells like a cupcake.
Halfling is porridge, Croquet nuts, and pastry crumbs.
There's definitely vanilla in that. And right, a little bit oaty, almost.
Yeah.
I can see the porridge. And then that sort of sugary sweetness from the pastry crumbs. Hetairae? Amber? Roses? No, jasmine. I'm saying amber and jasmine.
The sublimely beautiful, fiercely independent, impeccably cultured, fascinatingly worldly, and witty courtesans of ancient Greece. A seductive and dazzling blend of golden honey, fury, patchouli, sweet fig and clove, and a blushing touch of ylang.
Oh, yeah, lang lang.
Lang lang? Okay.
Lang. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I was completely wrong.
Ah!
Yep.
That's good though. I like.
Yeah. Let's go with Croquet.
Croquet.
Which I'm thinking might be from the St. Alice's series that we've
It's
got.
from Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, that's got citrus in it. 100%. And that's really
I
nice.
think that's grapefruit.
Let's say flamingos and hedgehogs. That's what it smells like.
Oh, there is a long passage. Shall
Oh.
we have that?
Yes.
"Get to your places!" shouted the queen in a voice of thunder, and people began running about in all directions, tumbling up against each other. However, they got settled down in a minute or two, and the game began. Alice thought she had never seen such a curious croquet grounds in her life. It was all ridges and furrows, the balls were live hedgehogs, the mallets live flamingos, and the soldiers had to double themselves up to stand on their hands and feet to make arches. The chief difficulty Alice found at first was in managing her flamingo. She succeeded in getting its body tucked away comfortably enough under her arm, with its legs hanging down, but generally, just as she got its neck nicely straightened out, it was going to give the hedgehog a blow with its head, it would twist itself around and look up at her face with such a puzzled expression that she couldn't help bursting out laughing. And when she got its head down and was going to begin again, it was very provoking to find that the hedgehog had unrolled itself and was in the act of crawling away. Besides this, there were generally a ridge or furrow in the way wherever she wanted to send the hedgehog to, and as the doubled-up soldiers were always getting up and walking off to other parts of the ground, Alice soon came to the conclusion that it was a very difficult game indeed. We've had some troubles managing our flamingos too. Pink lime, pink grapefruit, white nectarine, wild rose, sage, woody patchouli, bergamot, and ornery hedgehog musk.
I was right. Hedgehogs.
Let's do Pele.
Pele. Kind of hoping this smells like lava rock. I don't know exactly what that would smell like, but I'm hoping. A little bit like plumeria. Plumeria is very faint. It has a very distinct scent, but it can be very light. Possibly hibiscus, but I think maybe plumeria.
I think you're probably right. Whimsical and temperamental, radiant and ravishingly beautiful goddess of volcanoes, fire, lightning, and dance. She is the mother of eruptions and the personification of destructive power. Volcanic eruptions are said to be a side effect of her jealous rages, and her epic quarrels with her siblings are legendary. This perfume embodies her gentler, benign aspect as the capricious goddess of dance. Muguets and Hawaiian white ginger enveloped by warm, damp tropical blooms.
probably some Coumaria.
Yeah.
Look for Alice's evidence. From the two that we've opened so far, the Alice in Wonderland ones are very different from each other and also different from a lot of the other scents, which tend to be a little more woody and kind of earthy. The Alice in Wonderland ones seem, so far, the two that we've smelled have been very almost effervescent, very light. Okay, so this is Alice. That's also got almonds in it. That's definitely almonds. At the very end.
It's like sweet milk.
Yeah. Like sweet almond milk. So I say almonds.
Okay.
But I agree with you, like sweet milk and almonds.
I love that
Like
smell.
almost like a baby powder, it has a kind of powdery smell.
Curiouser and curiouser. Milk and honey with rose, carnation, and bergamot.
Ah, I was sure on the almonds. But yeah, the milk was there. That was definitely. Okay, Port Royal. And I'm frowning because I'm desperately trying to figure out what smells this is. Maybe an amber?
The Sodom of the New World, touted as the richest and wickedest city in all creation. Port Royal was the center of 17th century Caribbean commerce, a notorious safe harbor for pirates, and the site of our third flagship store, which was, sadly, destroyed in the earthquake of 1692. Spiced rum and ship's wood mixed with a body-warmed trace of a prostitute's perfume, and a hint of salty sea air on the dry down.
It's true. It's hard to tell sometimes what the end flavor is going to be for a perfume because as it dries, it's going to bring out different scents. So we, as of now, only have the direct from the bottle sort of comparisons. But the RPG series, neutral. That is fairly neutral. I'm curious as to what the Smell Chaotic smells like. I feel like... Nope, got no clue.
A flawless skin musk. So it smells like skin. Thank you for watching. I don't know if that review was helpful at all, but we just really like it. So, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.